Hello, ladies and gentlemen. This is Trainer Connor 100, and you're watching my 50 subscriber special. Thank you guys so much for the subs. I mean, I'm shocked to have this many subscribers. But you've clearly proven to me that you enjoy my content, and that's a great thing. Today we have an Uber smash out with Jefferson from Twitter, so make sure you follow him on there. And let's begin. So you notice I had a Venasuar in the team preview. It's pretty funny because I was supposed to have a Blaziken, but I bred the wrong one with Blaze instead of Speed Boost. So that's kind of funny. Saying I just bought something that could benefit from the sun, which is a horrible Venasuar. Anyways, let's begin the matchup. He starts off with Palkia. In the sun, I thought Surf would do like a little bit of damage, but that does more than I was expecting, so a Dragon type move will definitely finish me off, or Surf if he chooses to go for it. But after the leftovers recovery, the Dragon type move is going to be necessary to go for being Groudon, so very unfortunate, although I did get my stuff off, so that's a good thing. He gets a critical hit. I wasn't really sure if that mattered, just based on how much Surf did, and it was in the sun, so we're gonna bring in my Scarfed Zekrom, knowing I can pretty much outspeed it, and just kill it off with a Dragon Claw, so we're gonna go with that. I didn't want to go for Outrage because most likely I would just get confused. I don't want that to happen. My Scarfed Zekrom is going to be very important in this match. But guess what? He actually lives with about, I would like to say, a smidgen of HP. He lives with like exactly 1 hit point, I'm going to assume. So he gets off another Spatial Rend and kills me. So Zekrom goes down very, very early on in this game. Very unfortunate. So we're bringing my Lugia. This is my defensive Lugia. And boy, am I lucky to have him miss that Spatial Rend. But even still, I'm a bulky Lugia. So we're going to go off with Dragon Tail, excuse me, and we're gonna kill off Palkia. Alright, so he brings in his own Zekrom, and I'm sorry about the camera, guys. It's a little off for this video, but it's just what happens sometimes. But anyways, I went into Lexington the Venasuar. And it's funny because, even though I get to dodge the Bulk Strike, I can still outspeed Zekrom. I don't know how a big, humongous dinosaur can outspeed a Zekrom like that. But anyways, it's really nice to outspeed something like that. So we're going to go with Sleep Powder. This is one of those sets where you have Substitute, Leech, Seed, and Giga Drain, and something else, I forgot. But anyways, I missed my first Sleep Powder, which sucks, but I can still live a Dragon Claw barring a critical hit, and we're going to get off another Sleep Powder. Now, for the next few turns, you're going to see Venasuar just trolling the heck out of Zekrom. I'm not even lying. So here's what happens. I go with Substitute. Now, what's going to happen is I'm going to go with Leech Seed. So basically, he has to sleep for about 3 turns for this to work. So we're going to go with Leech Seed first, and then pretty much just go for Giga Drain, I assume, or something like that. I'm not really sure. But he gets his second turn wake or first turn wake, and he gets to get off a Dragon Claw and break my sub. So that could have gone more poorly. But still, I can outspeed it and put him back to sleep. So, the Leech Seed is going to help me a lot here, okay? So, yeah, this is where the fun happens. Lexington here is going to pretty much just put the Zekrom away. You're going to see how this works. Okay, so we're going to go off with this strategy one more time. Hopefully this works. Excuse me. So, I'm at very high health now, so that basically means that I can pretty much take probably 2 Dragon Claws, but I just go for another Giga Drain just to restore some more health, and I I mean, if I can get my whole entire health back at 340, I can pretty much just, take care of the Zekrom, no problem. So I get off another Giga Drain, or maybe I go for sub, I'm not really sure. But yeah, oh yeah, by the way, okay, that was kind of a weird reference, I'm sorry about that. Anyway, so, I get off another sub, just in case he wakes up and goes with Dragon Claw. So basically, he has to sleep for 3 turns at maximum, and on the turn he has to wake up, I'm going to go for substitute. So that means he pretty much gets to wake up and just go for Dragon Claw, and he doesn't have any, utility. So, yeah, it's kind of confusing, but as you can see, this is pretty self-explanatory to, do. It's a strategy to go for. So I got a critical hit on the Giga Drain, which, it's it doesn't really matter too much really, but it helps me get off a lot of my health. So he gets to wake up my sub, but we're back at full health, which is fantastic. So we're gonna kill off the Zekrom using a Venasuar. So that's how it's done. My explanation was poorly described, but visuals help sometimes. So anyways, though, with that out of the way, we can pretty much relax now. Zekrom could be a huge threat. So here I go for another sleep powder just to work on my strategy one more time. Why not? This is getting fun. He brings a Grogon. I know I can outspeed it. And I, go for Giga Drain. I assumed that it would deal a lot of damage, but he gets a first turn wake and goes with the Eruption. So if I definitely see first, I would have had a much better position right now than I am. So, and sorry about that, my mic just fell off and I got it back together. So anyways, so I can live one more Eruption, okay? So that means I could pretty much go for Giga Drain again. But guess what? He actually gets a critical hit. I was actually, I was Skyping with Cole Jefferson at the time. I was like, don't get a critical hit. And guess what? I do get a critical hit. So, that was very hilarious at the time. It's not now, but it just happens sometimes. I was really disappointed to have that crit. But anyways, we're gonna go into Arceus here. This is Arceus Ice. Just because I have it over maybe Electric, because I have Lugia, who's weak to ice, and Zekrom, who's weak to ice, plus Venasuar. So I needed something I could, take care of the ice types. And I thought, okay, let's have an Arceus Ice. So that could be the problem solver. So anyways, he brings in his Deoxys, the attack form, I think. It looks like it. Anyways, though, I was expecting him to go with the Psycho Boost. And realizing that it could be the case, I go into Yuzi, whom I know can take it because this is a bulky Yuzi. And he shows me Dark Pulse. So, yeah, that's kind of random. But guess what? I can take that at any point, at any time, even with a critical hit. And that means I can pretty much set up on his face and, paralyze him, set up my screens. I think at the time I went for U-turn expecting a switch. He brings in his Giratina, the origin form. And, this is my first time facing this thing. I really didn't know what to expect from it. Maybe Shadow Force, maybe Draco Meteor if you had it. Maybe something random like Earth Power or Heal Block, whatever. One of those has to be used here. In this case, it's going to be Shadow Force, so I was right on the first try. So that means well, I'll go why I did here. I should have gone for substitute, but, it really doesn't matter too much. I just went for Dragon Tail just to scout him out. We're gonna go into Arceus Ice again, just to take care of the Shadow Force, but this does a crap load of damage. Like, it did more than I thought, because, Arceus is very bulky, but, it's a clean 2-hit KO. But, I can just get off on a Judgment Ice just to finish him off, so that works out. Let's see, how far we have to go. Anyway, so, yeah, we are very close to the end of this video. I'm recording this on Windows Movie Maker, by the way. Anyway, so back to the match. He brings back in Deoxys, and I was like, oh yeah, let's go with Recover, because maybe he could get paralyzed, so that means I can pretty much sweep his entire team. So that was my game plan here. But he actually gets off another Psycho Boost, but he misses it, which is fine by me. So, I get off a Calm Mind, just to, get up my attacking power and boost rank effects. He gets off another Psycho Boost and he hits it. And you see how well I take it with a +1 Calm Mind. So here's what happens. I miss my Thunder and he gets paralyzed. It's like, what the heck? It's not, that's not even logic to me. Like, how do you get paralyzed without hitting Thunder? Like, I missed it. And I get a critical hit on top of the Judgment. So, this Deoxys did not have a fun time in this battle. Just saying the truth here. He brings in his Arceus ground, I think. That's what it looks like to me. It's not fire, because then it would be orange. Much more orange than it looks right now. Looks like right now. So, yeah. I just get off another Judgment Ice, and I'm going to finish him off. So that is going to be it, guys. That was a great battle. Arceus got to sweep Mr. Bacon, my opponent, and it's all fun times, right? So yeah, thank you for the match, man, and thank you guys so much for the 50 subscribers. Please do expect some more content in the future, and I hope you enjoy some more of my content later on. Have a great day, everyone. I'll see you soon with a new upload. Take care.